What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Halloween special of High on Sports. I am your boy, Mr. Mello. Alex, what's going on, everybody? I'm here with my boy,
the Rev.
Trev the Rev. What's going on, man?
Shit, man.
Happy Halloween, bro.
Fucking happy Halloween, man. What you doing tonight? You gonna bag snatch her? You gonna snatch some little kids' bags tonight?
No, I gotta take care of a little kid's bag tonight. I'll take my.
She gonna show her what's up.
I'm gonna show her what's up. How to get down tonight on the Halloween. We are going as robbers tonight, so that's gonna be fun.
Bandits.
We're bandits.
Sticky bandits.
That's gonna go over well when we show up.
The sticky bandits. Marvin Harry.
We should have.
All you need to do is just wrap some tape around your hand.
We could have shaved Layla bald, and she would have been pretty happy with that.
Marv.
Good old Marv. So yeah, man, we're here. Halloween special. Got a couple things to talk about. Big trades today in the NFL.
A lot of trades going on today.
Yeah, Raiders and Cowboys. It was on this weekend. We also had crazy World Series games since we've been gone. Also, we had Benfica play today, and I'll touch a little bit on that today. I'm still, licking my wounds. So, let's start like we do every week. Let me pass you this blunt.
All right, get into the scores.
And hit this little chilada real quick. Ooh, that one's delicious.
The Modelo one?
The Modelo Chilada is delicious.
I don't usually get the Modelo one just because I like the Budweiser one because it's got the Conti.
The
Conti.
I got it. That one's good. I like that one.
This I haven't had this one until today. And I said, fuck it, I'll go with this one. It's tasty.
It's tasty. Yeah, I like it. I want to shout out that beer really quick before we head into the week
Chilada.
8. Dismal week 8 for me. Again, I'll touch on that a little bit, like I said. So yeah, like I said, man, let's start it off.
All right. Well,
this week with the NFL scores.
Dolphins. They got. We'll start off last Thursday. I guess not Dolphins, Ravens. Dolphins get blown out. There's my 5 points. Don't forget that.
Oh,
we had 5 points.
We did have 5 points on that. I'm 10 points down.
10 down now.
10 down now. I'm gonna have to get those in chunks. I'm gonna have to get you in chunks.
Yeah, they got blown out. Blown out so bad they ended up trading Ajayi.
It was his fault.
Trade him to the fucking Eagles today. Said he was being right.
I don't get that for a team that's like not good but not bad. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, you still got that. My bad.
I don't understand that, but it's not for me to understand. I'm not a Dolphins fan. So.
The Eagles feel like they're in position to win it, so they went out and made a trade, which ain't gonna happen because they're perpetual losers. So that was the Thursday night game. Let's see. Let's get here into Sunday. Sunday, we got Vikings-Browns in England. Oh, dude, this seems to be like an England game every week. Is there not?
That's what it feels like.
Anyways,
and we're giving them shit.
The Browns actually were leading.
We're giving them terrible games, too.
Yeah, the Browns were leading going into halftime of that game. And then they ended up losing, obviously. 0-8.
The Browns.
We got Bills, Raiders. Honestly, we all know what happened there. 34-14 Bills. Bengals over the Colts, 24-23.
In a good game. That was a good game at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Colts still had a chance to win to a pick, but it was a good game. It had a lot of action on that.
Patriots over Chargers. They gave rid of their second man in charge, Jimmy Garoppolo, to the Niners yesterday.
I just read, too, that the Niners were trying to get him during the year. And the Patriots were like, nah, bruh, we're cool.
They must be feeling pretty confident, Big Tom. So Tom goes down, they got no backup now because they got rid of Brissett and Garoppolo. They got to have something up their sleeve.
We'll see.
Saints over the Bears, 20-12. Falcons over the Jets, 25-20.
Falcons are weak.
Falcons are ass.
They are. They're garbage.
And I think the Jets ain't half bad.
They're not. They're
after you guys danced on them.
Yeah.
That woke them up. They felt like they was like, all right, we being disrespected way too much.
Right.
They come out. They're 3-5, but a lot of people barely picked them to win a game this year.
I agree with that assessment on them. Ever since we danced on them, the motherfuckers been showing up.
Yeah. Niners go ahead and get blown out by the Eagles, which is going to look like a
It didn't start
trend
off,
from here on. I think the Cowboys opened the floodgates on them.
it didn't start off that way at first. It was a pretty close game at first. Sudden I look and it's
Well, 17
Eagles score 14.
Yeah,
17 points quick.
17-0 halftime.
Quick.
Yeah,
Those points came quick.
Yeah. Once that happened, it was landslide. Panthers beat the Buccaneers. Fucking James Winston killing me on the fantasy.
I'm done with him. He's getting sad. I'm starting Russell for the rest of the year.
Dude, I had Tyrod Taylor in my starting lineup. Sat him. I picked him up just to start him last week, and I ended up sitting him like right before the game time to play Jameis. Should have went with Tyrod.
Should have.
Seahawks over to Texas in a thriller.
Yo, but that was the game of the week.
Definitely was game of the week. Deshaun Watson, real deal.
I like the cat, man. I like him. He's dope.
He's
I liked him in college, and he's killing it still. He's killing it here.
He's a winner, man.
There's a lot of teams that probably kicking themselves. They didn't pick him up.
So here, Cowboys over the Redskins, 33-19. Come in, handle our business. Zeke,
yeah.
That was his last day. Go ahead and suspend him yesterday. Go ahead and throw that appeal in today. We'll see how that goes.
They upheld it too. I seen that on Twitter. They upheld it.
Upheld what?
The suspension. Yeah. And they can't even be around the team.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're suspended. You gotta stay home.
Yep, go.
Gotta go home, bro. So that's a downer.
Yeah.
Downer for the team, downer for my fantasy.
More like for your team though. When it comes down to I'm more happy if my real team wins than any day. You know what I mean? Any day.
I lose every year. See my team win. Yeah. I want to see a Super Bowl. I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Yeah, who you telling?
We got the Steelers over the Lions in the night game, 20-15. My man Juju Smith-Schuster came through big time.
Dub left. He comes back and he looks at me. He goes, because I called him Jay Smith-Schuster earlier. Because that's just what it says. When you read it, like just his name in fantasy. Jay Smith-Schuster.
Jay Smith.
And he comes back and because Al. I was like, what? He's like, Jay Smith-Schuster. I was like, what about him? He goes, he's got 30 points. I said, bro, the game just started. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He got 30 points.
Shout out to the kid, Smith-Schuster.
Look, 30 points a half, bruh. I was like, what the I had won that game already, but that's beautiful. Now I know I have, solid receiver for the rest of the year.
That was a solid waiver wire pickup right there.
Yeah. Jay Smith-Schuster.
Shout out to Jay Smith-Schuster. Then last night, we had the Chiefs over the Broncos.
Yeah, and you know what? Like you said, I was going for the Broncos.
Of course you were, because it helps you out.
Yeah. I was.
You guys beat the Chiefs.
You lose, especially we lost. Yeah,
but y'all lose, they win. It just
the gap is widening.
That's the week.
Let's go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of an uneventful weekend.
Because my team lost. So very uneventful. If you ask me. And you know what? It's the same old shit with them. Let's get into that right now. Let me just go ahead and. What more can I say that I haven't came out here on this podcast and said, multiple times about the Raiders? It's simply it's a coaching thing. It seems as if we're being outcoached. I guess outplayed too. Let's call it how I see it. Right, we lost by 20 points to the. Who really? When you were here, you watched the game, right? The first drive of the game, boom, we go out, we score a touchdown, and after that, we let them stick around. You know what I mean? Our defense showed up. They played well early. They kept him contained. Just a week before, he had, 50, 60 yards rushing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We kept him contained. The defense was doing their job. And we let him come. We kept him around. We kept him around, and they did what they were supposed to do. Keep it close. And then all of a sudden, boom, they score 14 points in the second quarter. So now we're down 7 again. Here we go again, right? But because the previous week, we're not really tripping, right? But right after that, the halftime comes out, no adjustments were made. The same old shit. They were playing the same ball they were in the first half after the first drive. They totally, completely changed it up. They played small ball, as I told you earlier. They kept everything in front of them. They do everything in front of the defense instead of trying to stretch the field, get behind the defense. I mean, another bad performance overall, bad coaching, bad play. The players too. I can't just sit here and say, oh, it's the coaches, just the coaches. No, the players aren't doing their job. Derek Carr isn't really doing his job right now. That Rodney Harrison said he might be overrated. I mean, a lot of people don't even rate him. Right? A lot of people don't even rate him. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really.
Well, I don't know about that because last year before he got hurt, he was in MVP conversation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But a lot of people still aren't giving. I mean, there are more people that are not giving him enough credit than there are his praise.
I'm looking at the numbers here to you guys' game yesterday. You guys had more yards, more first downs.
We had more turnovers though. We had turnovers. Turnovers killed us. They scored 14 points off of turnovers, 17 points off of turnovers in that game. Derek Carr threw one touchdown.
Yeah, they didn't turn the ball over at all.
Look at this really. So what is going on when your quarterback goes
2 picks,
31 for 49, 313 yards, and 1 touchdown? You look at that box score. If I look at that score, if I look at that stat line, and I didn't even see the game, I would think, oh, the Raiders won. Well, at least, they would have won.
Here's the telling stat right here. It's time of possession. Buffalo, 35 minutes, 37 seconds. Raiders.
And
24 minutes, 23 seconds.
You know what that is? That's our offensive line who's supposed to be the highest paid in the league.
It is in league history.
In league history, then. It's them not showing up. They're not doing their job. They're not playing tough football no more. They're not playing like we did last year. We went into Denver. We ran the same play 21 times.
Well, nobody was sacked.
Look, but they're not giving any push. They're not giving Derek Carr the time that Derek Carr had last year. And I guess if you give that much time to any quarterback that he had last year, they'll get off. But Derek Carr's not. He's not getting the time that he did last year. They're not running the ball violently like they did last year. They're running the ball this year timid. Cute plays. The running backs are trying to do too much. Me and Dale were talking about it. DeAndre Washington, stop doing what you're doing. Stop all this moving and grooving. Just get to the spot. What's he do? He gave up the fumble because he kept trying to make – I get you trying to make a play, but you had the yards. Like, you had what you needed. You weren't going anywhere. Take the yards, get up in the next play.
As a team, you guys had 14 carries for 54 yards. That's not going to get it done.
Not going to get it done.
You need to run the ball more.
And also that I blame Marshawn Lynch for that, for not being there, for doing what he did against the Chiefs, for not being there when he should have been. I'm sure, like you said, Marshawn Lynch would have wanted to really play the Bills. You know what I mean? First team drafted, didn't really do anything, traded him. But no, he goes out against the Chiefs and he does some stupid stuff.
DeAndre Washington led the team in receptions, so that's a lot of check down.
A lot of check down plays, and I get at one point you have to take what the defense is giving you.
Cordell Patterson,
you don't have to do that in the second quarter.
Cordell Patterson 3 for 7. Jalen Richard 5 for 35. That's check downs.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Michael Crabtree's a dude that's catching the 40-yard passes. He had a 40-yard catch in that game. Come on, man. Something's up. I don't know what it is. This team's not playing up to the standard that we all thought that they were. It's disappointing. It's frustrating. I'm fucking mad about it. Believe me, I'm mad about it.
It's coaching, and it's coaching. It starts with coaching first.
It really does, bro. You got to put your team, and I've said this a million times, Trey. You got to put your team in a position to win the game. And Jack Del Rio and his offensive coordinator, his handpicked coordinator, they don't do that.
No, they're not doing it right now. Not just his handpicked coordinator. Derek
Carr's handpicked coordinator. Best friend, right?
Allegedly.
Just not playing well, man. We're not playing good football. It's frustrating to watch. We give up big plays at stupid times. I called the touchdown. He better not get uncovered. When Tyrod came around, he threw the touchdown to Andre Holmes. Andre Holmes ran from right to left the whole way. You know what I mean? Defender falls in the end zone. I mean, come on, man. This is getting ridiculous. Who said McDonald can play cornerback in the league? He wouldn't start anywhere else. I get Emerson's hurt, but I don't think either with Emerson. Like, this shit's getting crazy. They said we were watching the game, and they said the Buffalo Bills every secondary player is new. They weren't there last year. And Doug made the comment. They got at least 3 decent cornerbacks, and we couldn't get one decent cornerback in the offseason.
I feel the same because the Cowboys lost 4 starters. They lost their 2 starting cornerbacks last year and their 2 starting safeties. Granted, we had a guy on the team who was ready to replace somebody on our team was ready to replace.
Oh, real quick, and by the way, the Bills, they lead the league in turnovers. So I'm just saying, like
when we were over here last week and we were talking about it, you came in here whooping and hollering that first time you're gonna smoke the Bills.
I thought we were.
We could have. I had to calm you down, and right. I was cool with Raiders 7 points with 7-point win over them.
But like we watched most of the game with us. They could have rolled the Bills. Something. I don't know what happened after the first drive.
Team chemistry is not there.
Somebody's got to go. Somebody's fucking it up. Get the bad apple out of there. Somebody. Who is it? Is it Donald Penn? I don't know. The man that he held out. Now we're not playing up to snuff. It's bullshit. It's fucking disappointing, bro. Like you watch the team, you see the players come out, and they're like, and you see the other team, and I go play player from player sometimes, and I'm like, bro, there's no way that we should be only scoring 14 points a game. It's ridiculous. Like, you get rolled by the Bills, who don't have they have the worst wide receiver, like as far as quarterbacks, wide receivers. No, they got Kelvin Benjamin. That trade too. We were talking about whether it was some big trades. Kelvin Benjamin over to the Bills. I'm glad we didn't have to play him. But the Buffalo Bills wide receivers have the least yards in the league.
Yeah, I saw that.
Any team, and look what they did to us.
Hey, they didn't do anything.
Because but look, no, they caught touchdowns. They
was 20 for 27 for 165.
But that one touchdown to Andre Holmes. I mean, that's and then
Andre Holmes 3 for 51. Yeah, Zay Jones 3 for 32. Brandon Tahey 1 for 24. LaShawn McCoy 6 for 22.
But those plays that they get this little plays, but those are back-breaking plays. Those yards that they got are back-breaking. The Raiders give up big plays. Zay Jones, I remember he had a big first down to keep the drive alive in the third quarter. I mean, and they got a field goal out of it. I'm just saying, like, it's small ball. The Raiders on off the defense, it's not there all the way. The offense, obviously, look. The only thing that changed last year is really one thing or two, if you really want to count Marshawn. But the only thing that's different from this year than last year is the offensive coordinator. So, are we not supposed to assume that it's not this guy's fault right now? It's him. It's him. And if Jack Del Rio don't see this, if he can't see this, then it's him too. And they both got to go.
Let's see where you
Time to hand what we got cooking over here to a better coach, to somebody who knows what they're going to do. Not Jack Del Rio. Get an up-and-coming coach. Go get somebody who maybe not even an up-and-coming coach. Maybe a little established. Maybe somebody who by now, maybe a coordinator has been doing it. You know what I mean? Who by now deserves to be a coach. Go find that guy.
You guys were 3 for 10 on third down conversions in that game. That's a big tell. Third down conversions.
They're not doing their job, man. And like I said, man, it's frustrating, bro. It's fucking frustrating. And I'm tired of watching losing football. I've been watching losing football for a long time. Last year they teased us. And now, it was for nothing. It was all for nothing because you wasted a year in Oakland. We got you for 3 more years tops. 2 more years after this. And you wasted a year.
Yeah, there's no bowl this year.
Nah, fuck no. There's no playoffs this year. Playoffs are done. What's done? Put a fork in them. 500 team.
Unless they pull something off.
Unless. But I don't see how because, let's go. We can go back, pull up the score. Look at what the offense is doing. They're not doing anything. They showed up against a division rival. Okay. We go to the Dolphins next week, and I don't really know what to expect anymore, bro. Like I said, I was going to come out here and say we do this and do that. Well, I'm never going to say we're going to lose. We're not going to lose, but we're probably not going to win pretty either against the Dolphins. Look at the Ravens put up 40 against them. I bet they score points. I bet the Dolphins make it look a close game. I guarantee it, and we're going to let them because that's what the Raiders do.
So the top 6 teams right now. This is 8 weeks in. You got Steelers, Chiefs, Patriots, Titans, Bills.
Nope, I agree with that.
Jaguars.
Nope.
That's according to the standings.
Sure. Sure, they're not the best team. Jaguars not. They'll get rolled by any other AFC team. They'll get rolled by the Bengals.
No.
Yeah, they will.
No, they don't want. The Bengals are butt.
So are the Jags. They got no quarterback. I know. Jags, and I'm not saying Andy
got the
Dalton.
best defense in the game right now. Fournette is no joke.
No, he's not a joke. He's not. But they're the Jags.
All they need is a QB. Right.
They don't got that.
They don't. But
we'll see. Like I said, we got the Dolphins next week, and they're struggling.
But yeah, you got the Dolphins.
It's a way to get to 4-5.
They just got rid of Ajayi.
Right. It's a way to get to 4-5. They got rid of Ajayi. Right. So now they're relying on 2 rookie running backs. And, we got to take advantage of this. If they're in turmoil, then let's go in there to Miami, which we don't ever do, and go to Miami and win. But if we can, good for the Raiders. We're 4-5 with a bye week. Chance to come 500 maybe coming out. And then it gets hard. We got Patriots coming.
That's where it's just like because this is where it gets tricky. Guys come out win the next couple games against these few teams, get back to 500. A couple other teams lose. You got to start to scramble around there for the wild card.
I mean, I've been trying to be positive like that, in a big way. Look, every week I come out and say, hey, look, this is what they got to do. Win this game, beat them. We to be at 500 right now, damn near. You know what I mean? Going in with a chance to be over 500. As opposed to shooting ourselves in the foot, coming out in Buffalo, laying a fucking egg, getting Buffalo billed out there. I mean, that's what happened. We got billed. Buffalo.
They sent y'all a bill for coming out there and wasting their time.
Yep. And I should send them a bill for wasting my motherfucking time because I woke up. I got up.
You could be like a 49er fan and sue your team.
Yeah, I don't watch TV. I can't watch football in bed. I'm not going to be in my jammies watching football. I get up. Jammies. Yeah, I get up like a man. Get up, do stuff around the house, take a shower.
Do some push-ups for the game.
Get hype. Play some fucking music. Put some, some chorizo, some eggs. Take a shower.
Take a shit.
Yeah, drink some coffee. All before, the game starts.
Get ready. It's game time.
That's more than most people do all day. I'm doing it all that before it's on a Sunday. Before, the goddamn game starts. And then they do this shit. I mean, come on, man. It's bullshit, and I'm tired of it. And we need to get shit together. Like I said, we got lucky. We got Miami right now. We're lucky. If we don't win that game, oh my goodness, I'm calm now. I'm calm after I can't believe I'm calm now. But we lose that game. Oh man.
Hey, it's all right.
It is what it is. So yeah.
I mean, it's not all right.
So that's the Raider. That's the Raider segment. Let's move on to your team, man.
On another Raider.
Let's start on positive too. Go ahead.
Well, let's say because we all know he got suspended today.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's start off with the win, and then touch that. We all know.
You start off the win. Yeah, we're off back-to-back wins. One against the Niners. I really want to poo-poo that. And then we get one over here against the Redskins, one of our heated rivals. It was a cool game, I guess. It really wasn't I don't think it was that close, really, as the score indicated.
It was at first. I mean, the first 2 quarters was kind of close.
Let me pull it up. I'm pulling it up right now, so I'm kind of hesitating.
They had 10. It was. They were leading. They won the first quarter. It was 10-7 first quarter. Came out. Y'all went up 14-13. I remember that. I watched that game. Y'all went up 14-13, and then y'all came out at halftime. And unlike other years, other games, y'all came out at halftime.
So what happened? So here we go. It's a good game. Zeke comes out, fumbled on the first play, killed me. Couldn't handle that. Pissed me off. They come out. We hold them to a field goal. They choke, only get 3. We come back, ram it right in the throat. Give it to Zeke. Like I'm telling you, the past few weeks, got the Kobe factor. He's balling for his life out here. Unfortunately, the courts wasn't fucking with him. Fuck courts. But he came out there. We ran the ball right down their throat. They came back. They got a score again. Defense was looking kind of shaky at first, but they tightened it up. Started getting pressures on them. Started getting fumbles. Started causing fumbles over Then Kirk Cousins fumbled once. We're just playing cowboy ball. The defensive line is coming together, starting to pressure everybody real nice. Like I said, we lost games against the Rams and the Packers, but I like the way we looked to start those games. We just didn't finish those games right. Granted, we did beat the Niners. They are who they are. But the Redskins, they're not a bad team. They're not a good team. We came out and did what we had to do. We played our style of ball. We came out, handled the time of possession, ran the ball, threw for first down when we needed to, passed the ball when we needed to. We'll just come out and dominate on the ground. Be physical, dominate the clock. And it was more of the same.
It'll be a little hard to do that now. I mean,
now with Zeke gone, Zeke came out there. That's his second week in a row with 150 yards.
I think it's gonna be Morris, right? I mean, Morris will be the starter, right?
Yeah, Morris.
He's a big body bag.
Morris and McFadden. They'll activate McFadden.
He's a big body bag. Morris is a big body bag. He can get them around.
Look at these team stats here. Like I said, time of possession. We had it for 33 minutes. They had it for 26 minutes. 18 first downs to their 16. 9 passing, 8 rushing. So that's pretty well balanced. 138 passing yards, 169 rushing yards. It was a rainy game. The whole East Coast was raining. Did you notice that on the games yesterday? On a Sunday?
I noticed. Well, it's always raining in Buffalo, so I didn't notice it was raining.
All the games that were played on the East Coast were raining.
Pretty shitty weather out there, huh?
We only had 1 turnover. We caused 3 turnovers. We had 2 fumble recoveries and an interception, so we're starting to win the turnover battle. Things are starting. Like I said, the Cowboys, they just had to keep playing the ball. They had to tighten up at the end of games, manage the clock a little better, and just keep doing what they're doing. And now they're looking like last year. They're back to doing what they were doing, dominating the ground, giving the quarterback time. The line is starting to come together, look nice. The line was shaking to start the year. The line is starting to come through, opening up humongous holes for Zeke to run through. And it's a shame that they're going to have to suspend him for the next 6 weeks. He won't be back until we play the Raiders. And he's going to be turned up for that.
Oh yeah.
And depending on how it goes, we might be in playoff contention, we might not.
Well, hopefully you are.
Well, we'll see. I like the way the team's been playing. We picked up a little kicker for a few weeks. Mike Nugent. Dan Bailey went down with a groin injury.
Yeah, should be scoring a lot of touchdowns, so those field goals won't hurt you too bad.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
that's it up.
So that was a shot.
But I really don't have too much to say about it. We looking nice. We looking nice. I thought we looked nice in the Cowboys.
Who's your next game?
Our next game is against the Chiefs.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game.
Is that a primetime game?
Let's see. I don't know if that's prime time.
I got it right here. I can check.
Do. No, it's not.
It's not.
Nope. 1 o'clock game against the Chiefs. It's gonna be
a good game.
I'd come out. It's gonna be a good game. But I don't. We'll see how the team plays without Zeke now. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference. We had Dez was out there complaining for.
I was just gonna say
the entire game.
Maybe Dez. Maybe Dez gets more involved in this.
But he was complaining. He was complaining the entire game against the fucking Redskins.
Because he's playing Norman, bro. You know what I mean? He's playing Norman.
Not that, he's not even lined up on Norman the whole game, but he only had 2 targets going into halftime. And he's bitching.
I mean,
and he finally gets the ball thrown to him in the end zone and he drops it.
That's true.
So my man's. You can't cry like that and then do what you do.
Right.
Do what you do and catch the ball.
I think he's a possession. I think though, Dez will be more suited too. If you got the ball in his hands early, let him run with the ball. That dude's a big physical dude, man. And I got him on my team, so I'd like to see him get some yak yards there.
Yeah,
but we watched
whatever helps the team is what I want to see.
We watched the game. I watched that game. As a matter of fact, it was the game of the week, so it was on TV. And I saw the Cowboys dominate. At first, like I said, it was a good game. At first, it was. Their defensive line was getting at Dak a little bit there, and at the beginning, I was like, okay, I've seen this before. But y'all were able to make those second half adjustments, like I said, and really dominate them in the second half. Like you said, your score doesn't really dictate it, but I mean, you pretty much dominated them in that second half.
We scored 19 points,
right?
In the second half to their 6,
So that's pure domination.
Yeah, we come out, made the necessary adjustments, even though we were. Like I said, we were losing majority of the fucking first half, and then we got that second touchdown there from Zeke. And then, it was pretty much over after that. We come out after halftime and dominated. I'd like to think with Zeke in the game against the Chiefs, I'd like our chances. Just the way we play a ball, the style of ball we play. We keep the ball. What we're good at is keeping the ball out of the other team's hands and limiting their big plays and the time they have the ball to make big plays.
That's all you ask for, really. Especially to a secondary.
And where's their defense out? So, and that matters at the end of games. You keep pounding that rock. Their defense is wore out at the end of games. We're out here, keep chugging along.
That's where that's where Elliott's gonna be.
That's where the games are won in the fourth quarter.
That's where Elliott's gonna be missed. But I think you guys got a good team.
We got a good team.
It's too bad. It's too bad he won't be there to play those games against Philly.
Because I feel like,
but
with Zeke there, the way the team's rolling now, they're starting. Like I said, the Lions come together. They're playing like they were last year, creating massive holes for Zeke to run through. He's ripping off these past 4 weeks. He's been ripping off like 5-6 yards to carry. Just steady chugging. We need 1 yard. Everybody knows. Stack the box. We need 1 yard. 31. What's coming? Zeke. Can't stop it. What happens? 3-4 yards still. We're back to where we were last year. The defense is playing nice. We're playing fast. We're getting quarterback pressures. I think we lead the league in QB pressures. DeMarcus Lawrence, he got another sack. I'm not sure if it's the league leader.
But he's definitely getting some sacks out there.
Yeah, he's definitely the league lead. 10.5 sacks for DeMarcus Lawrence, so
can't hate that, bro.
Can't hate that at all.
And that's limiting people their big plays. You get those sacks when they're trying to get big plays. So that's
where our defense is a bend don't break. Let's try to limit to they're going to score, limit them to field goals. So like the way they're going. It's a shame that Zeke is going to be out. I don't know. I like to think that the team will just keep playing how they are, but Darren McFadden and Alfred Morris aren't Zeke,
right?
So
it's going to be a big factor. But I hear
that thing where they say anybody can run behind that line.
Next man up, though. That's what I was going to say. I think
you still have to. There's still a reason why, one dude's getting 300 carries a year, and you're just sitting on the bench waiting for scraps.
Yeah, it's very true.
If you're a very capable running back, you were also like Darren McFadden. You were also a first round pick.
Yeah, that dude's a bum. So I do feel for you because that guy's a bum.
He did rush for 1,000 yards for us a couple years back.
He
didn't start till
like week 6 of that great line.
He didn't start till week 6 of the season too. So
that was the beginning of that.
He was damn on pace for like 1,400 yards if he would have started the whole year. Yeah, that was the start of the line. Right when Tony just missed out. Tony got one good year, 2015.
Missed out. That's true.
Or 2014. DeMarco Murray. That's Bryant's last good year. But then he's been hurt the past 2 years. That's another thing that too does, man. It looks like he slowed down, He runs routes, but they're not the crispest. They're not the cleanest.
A little bit.
Yeah, sure. He's been in the league for, I don't know how
many.
10
seasons now?
No, 7.
7, 8.
One fewer than Crabtree. However long Crabtree's been in, he's been in one fewer.
Yeah.
You know, he just doesn't get utilized. The Cowboys don't utilize him like
they should. Or
like other teams would.
Right.
You know,
I get that.
Cowboys, they throw it to him solidly when they get to the end zone or to the red zone. You know, they're looking at him all day, but not until then. They really don't care to pass the ball to him that much until they get to the red zone. And I'd like to see more big plays from him. Like he was out there. I can't tell. I don't know what the hell they're saying on the sideline, but he's over there talking to Dak, and Dak shouts back at him, you know. And I like to think, motherfucker, you get your ass open, I'll throw you the damn ball, motherfucker. But I'm the motherfucking quarterback now. Tony ain't here no more, bitch. Yeah. I'm the one throwing the ball. I'm your quarterback. I'm your quarterback now. I'm your daddy.
You gonna cry for me.
You gonna cry for me. And I swear to God, after he did that, Dak, at every passing play, up until halftime, he didn't look at him at all. He didn't even look at his direction of the field. Like Washington just could have keyed off of Dez because Dak didn't even look. He didn't even look at his route. He just called hike and then just looked opposite wherever Dez was and just wasn't fuck with him. Then after halftime, they come out, they fix things, you know. Had a couple bananas with it.
They're gonna have to get this shit together though because no Zeke. You know, it's next man up mentality. So
Zeke.
We'll go ahead and just say that Dez needs to step his shit up.
He does. Because I need help on fantasy too.
That's safe to say that. So let's go ahead and man. We got World Series. You been watching World Series, bro? You haven't. You've been hating.
No, I've been watching the World Series, bro.
Yo, hey, I got my picks and all, but I like it.
Oh, what? I'm glad you were like, what?
But this
Kershaw?
You got
he off my list now. You off my list, Kershaw. I gave you too much props. Done. You off the list.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna kill it. He didn't. But
what happened?
I think this World Series is too good to not go to Game 7.
I think there's some stat that they just posted the other day that said Kershaw. They say he's giving up the most postseason home runs or something like that. My picture.
Wow.
You believe that shit? Hey, you know what? I know one of these podcasts before we talked about who are some of the best players we saw. I said Kershaw.
I've seen Kershaw pitch before too.
I've seen him pitch before
against the A's.
I've seen him pitch against the Giants. It was Kershaw and Lincecum,
and we beat him.
But we beat him too. This was and he was.
I think
before he was like Kershaw.
He
was. This was like his first. Like one of his first years, the midseason call up or something like that.
I think this World Series has been too exciting to not go to 7 games.
I feel like it should be over right now. I feel like the Astros should have hoisted the trophy already. They got the Dodgers got one. But I feel like Verlander's going to come out tonight and do his thing.
I think that Verlander is going to come out and get shelled. I think that the
that's
Dodgers,
what you need.
Yeah,
that's what you need. How about you want to
put some points on it?
You want to put some points on the World Series or the next game? You got 5 on tonight's game, or you want to put 10 on this? 10 on the series. I
got 5. I got 5 points on tonight's game.
5 points on tonight's game.
Book it.
And then
another 5 for the world.
No, how about okay? So if Dodgers win tonight and there's a Game 7. Game 7 is 10 points.
All right, done.
10 points for Dodgers, you. 10 points Astros, me.
Done.
Book it.
All
right, well, I'm getting 5 points tonight. We ain't even have to worry about Game 7 because Verlander's coming out here.
Nah, I think
change up curveball.
I think they need a little bit of California love, so they're gonna come back to the West Coast. They're gonna handle their business.
Verlander has bad memories of the
Rich
West
Hill.
Coast.
Rich Hill's not Verlander, but Rich Hill's a good pitcher.
Rich Hill's on the mound tonight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Urshela's a good pitcher, though.
What has gone? This has not gone towards the Dodgers' favor. This has played into the favor of the Astros totally.
We're gonna see. Yeah, we'll see tonight. I mean, you got
obviously
Darvish.
They're up 3-2.
You got I was telling Darvish I thought Darvish would be a lot better than he was. He got rocked. He'll have a chance to do it at Game 7 unless Kershaw, on short rest comes out. I think that's what it should be. I mean, if I was me, but I'd put him out there. I know he's got bad numbers. I know all of that, but I'd put him out there, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, you have to because
You have to put him out there.
You have to go out. Either you go out there and redeem yourself. Either you go out there and you redeem yourself, or you go out there and you're a fucking Dan Marino.
Because if you go, look, you said they got the Astros. They said you said the Astros got right then with it, and I agree with you that they got them where they want them right now with Richie on the mound. But if they get past this, I think that the Dodgers got the Astros where they want them. Now they're in.
Well, obviously, because Game 7 in Dodger Stadium,
The NL won the wild card? I mean, the NL won the... Or they don't do that no more.
2-3-2.
Or, wait.
The Dodgers are the home team. They played the first 2 games in LA. They just played 3 in Houston. Now they play the last 2 in LA.
When did they get rid of the home field advantage for the All-Star? The NL won the All-Star game this year?
No. I don't think so. I think
remember they took that away.
I don't think so
because they won the All-Star game. I think
I'm pretty sure home field advantage. I don't know. Is home field advantage the team that starts out with the first 2 games, or is it the team that starts out with the?
It would be in LA. It would be in LA.
So let's see. 2000. Well, let's look this up.
We should have been a little bit more prepared.
I don't know.
I'm glad how that came up, though. But I think it's going to be a good game tonight. We're going to take the kid out trick-or-treating. It should be about prime time. I'll pull it up on my phone while walking around.
The AL won the All-Star game, so I guess the home field advantage.
They took that away then? Because I'm looking right here. Wednesday would be Dodger Stadium.
No, because it's...
but I'm looking at it. Game 7 will be at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles.
Let me see here. Let's see the...
Yeah, they do it by the record now. Here, hold on. The Dodgers earned home field advantage to the World Series on last Saturday of the season when the Astros lost 6-3. The Indians lost 1-6. Finished the regular season with the best record in baseball. So they got rid of it. So because the Dodgers had finished the season with the best record in baseball, the home field advantage. Now, obviously, that makes complete sense. Everybody's like, no fucking shit. But there was a point when the All-Star game dictated who the home field advantage
the Giants
was.
won their was face, it was like that.
Yep.
It didn't matter for us, though.
Yeah, no, it didn't. You guys won it. But good then. It plays into the Dodgers. You got Darvish in L.A. He's going to pitch a lot better.
They're going down because Verlander is coming up tonight. Verlander is tired of the people talking shit about him because he's been to a couple World Series already. He needs his ring. Kershaw, it's not your time.
Kershaw never been to a World Series.
That's right. So you ain't about to get a ring right now. It ain't happening. Verlander's getting it tonight. Verlander's getting it done just like he did when he's never done. Maybe. But he's about to tonight. He's going to get it done tonight.
He's getting something done.
I want it done tonight.
Something's getting done, damn it.
Verlander's coming out. He's going to shut down the Dodgers.
He's going to do it.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I might go to the fucking parade in Houston.
We'll see. I got the Dodgers. I got Rich Hill winning. Let's see how it goes. Before we do too much other shit, this is...
I don't even want to say what rhymes with Rich Hill.
Hill. Kill. Thrill.
Rhymes with his first name.
You're stupid. All right. Moving on. Next topic. You watch a little soccer today, man.
Garich.
Yeah.
What is that?
If it wasn't that I had to go get the kid from school, obviously we would have finished it. But the first half was pretty fun.
Yeah, I got to watch some soccer.
I watched some real soccer. Benfica played pretty good. I thought that they dominated the first half. I mean, pretty much.
I ain't gonna lie, they did look good. Like from what I watched, I didn't really know what I was watching, but they looked like the better team
at first
half.
Yeah, and then the unlucky.
You know, I mean, they had the other team scored a goal, but it was an unlucky goal. It bounced off the goalpost and it hit dude on the side.
What can you do?
You know,
what can you do about that?
Like,
there'll be a lot of people out there that say, "Oh, that kid sucks" and this and that, but that kid couldn't do anything about it.
He was diving to block the kid. Yeah. What do you want to do? Not dive because you knew it was going to bounce off. I knew it was going to bounce off the fucking goalpost. You know, duh. Couldn't see that.
And you know what, too? Okay, so they had the penalty. Remember the penalty, right? Before that penalty was given to Manchester United, PZ got fouled on the other end in the box. That was a complete foul. I mean, the fucking rolled down the damn hill. I mean, there couldn't have been more of a foul right in front of the referee. So, hey, when the fix is in, the fix is in. All right. This is the fourth game in a row where Benfica has had to deal with complete shit refereeing in this goddamn Champions League. And we can go back to the other games if you want, but this is some bullshit. And people say, well, you go away from Portugal and that's what happens. Well, fuck you. That's what I say happens. All right. Solar had a great penalty save on Anthony Martial. It was a bad taken penalty, but the kid got it, and that's got to be a confidence booster for him. But we should have been 1-0 anyways. Halftime comes out, and that's when the own goal comes. That's the one you're talking about. Yeah, 45th minute, not halftime. It was right before the half, right before in injury time, extra time. That's when the ball went, and we got the own goal. Benfica came out again. There was stretches in the second half. I was listening to it on my phone. I had it plugged into my car, so I was listening to it. And there were stretches where Benfica, again, on the second half, had possession of the ball. But I've seen Benfica play great during the game, during the course of the game. Sometimes in Benfica games, if you block out the score and just look at the stat lines and possession and stuff, most of the time we had a better possession stat line this time, 49 to 51. But it was a hard-fought game. We lost again. Our chances to get out of that group is it's over now. It would just be nice to come out of this league with no injuries, come out of the Champions League with no injuries for the rest of the other 3 games that we have. But it makes me feel good for the season. Benfica played well. I want to see that Benfica play in the Portuguese league from here on out. We'd beat everybody if we played that way. If we could just find the back of the net. Raul Menez had a chance when was a Bali kicked it back to the defender. He came in, stole it. Should have been a goal. It could have been a 2-2 game easily. But Benfica's been dealing with some bad luck lately. But like I said, and Trev said it himself, and he doesn't watch it. They did look at first like they were the better team on the field. Just couldn't find the net. It is what it is. I'm not glad that somebody got hurt, but I'm glad Agusha didn't start. It would have been a completely different game. Even though somebody didn't have a good game, I still thought he brought a way more, connection from the midfield to the offense, even though he made a lot of bad passes. He should have kept the ball at his feet a couple more times. And then he gave up the penalty later on to Martial. Daly. Blind. I call the motherfucker blind because I'm from America.
I saw it. It looked like it said blind.
Yeah, it says blind. Scored a penalty.
Don't say blind.
Nice
blind
penalty.
Is spelled with an E.
Yeah, you're right. Blend. That's how they say it.
Blind.
Yeah, bullocks. But
bullocks.
So even Solar almost even had a chance to almost block it. I think Ruben Dias he had a good game. There's a couple times where he could have got called for a foul. Didn't. It is what it is. And we lost 2-0, and our chances to get out of the league is pretty much zilch now. But, it's nice to just see us play good against a team like that. I know we lost 2-0. Still played a good game. Not going to come out here and shit on them. I don't like Rui Vitória. I'm done with it. I do want to say that for the record. I don't care what he does from here on out. I mean, something's got to change for me to really get behind this guy, man. I don't like his I don't know what it is he's got against Ivkovic, but he's keeping my favorite players off of the pitch, and it's frustrating to me. And if I had to choose between a young, 20-year-old right wing who can be a stud over a fucking mediocre coach who probably wouldn't coach in any other country besides Portugal, maybe Turkey for some bottom team, maybe China, but he will not coach Spain. He'll never coach anywhere else. All these people are all this Vitória that. Where would he go besides us? But besides back to Guimarães. All right, the dude's mediocre at best. We deserve better than him. We have the team. We have the players to do it. We have young players. Ruben Dias came out, and he's a fucking blessing. And he was a blessing to us, to me. But moving on forward, we got the Portuguese league to worry about. I'm excited. Moving forward, as the last game was exciting for me. Moving forward, I thought they played well against them the first time. But just weren't able to score. Unlucky again, Solar with the goal. But it is what it is. As a matter of fact, speaking of Guimarães, we play them next on November 5th. So that'll be, I'll definitely be tuning in for that. And that is on a Sunday. So yeah, and that's perfect because the Raiders don't play until Sunday night. We play Sunday night against the Finns.
Sunday night.
Sunday. Yeah, so I'll get to watch that on the big screen. I'll put that on, not the laptop. Watch us play like we did today against Guimarães on November 5th and get a win. And then after that, we got a Taça game versus Setúbal. And then we got another Champions League game to go, Moscow. I'm off for that. We'll take a little vacation. Got a little vacation for Thanksgiving, so that'll be fun.
Where are we going?
Nowhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying home. I took some time off work. I deserve it. I'm tired. Nice. I work a lot, man. And I need some time with the family just to chill. I got the kid over the holidays. I'm going to be, just enjoy it, man. I just want to enjoy it, with my girl's parents, my parents, my grandparents and stuff, my friends. It's going to be fun. We're going to have our own little thing like we always do. So I'm looking forward to that.
We need to do something for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we always do. It's always going to end up that way.
What are we going to do it this year?
We can do it any day, too, because I'm off that whole time. It's going to be a lot of gumbo. We'll make Dub make some gumbo. Get his gout going
Juicy
again.
Yams.
Get his gout inflamed. This is a gouter.
Flame on.
Flame on, gouter. I think... So I think besides there anything else you gotta bring up? I think we can.
The Warriors spanked the Clippers yesterday.
Yeah, but what's up though? There's a lot of up and downs. I think that's normal though. I mean,
I think they're just
they're not feeling it right now.
They realize it's all about the fucking playoffs.
It's all about the ring.
It is this talk of trying to win 70-something games. They've been there, done that. Kevin Durant, sorry he wasn't a part of this, but that ain't all it's cracked up to be. It was nice. The playoffs is where it's at. Yeah, we want to make sure we're good to go in the playoffs. So, ain't worried about the Warriors at all.
And we'll talk. We don't talk much about the Warriors here, but we'll get a lot. We'll get more into the Warriors as the season goes on. Scored 141 points. Holy shit.
Yeah,
that's a whooping. And I think you said that too. I think you said that when we play the Clippers. We'll show reality.
Yeah, because we always that's what we do to them.
I want to know.
Yeah, better get him on play.
There you go. It was a good call on that one.
Yeah, Warriors needed it.
It was good.
Still good.
Yeah,
Warriors needed that. Let them feel good again. Get a 140 game in their belt.
5-3. Can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
That was an ass whooping. We played Detroit. Y'all lost to Detroit. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Detroit came back.
It was in Detroit. Yeah, Detroit came back.
They were whooping Detroit, and then slowly but surely Detroit came back.
But the Lakers lost to the Jazz in the night. Lost to the Raptors.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
No, it's not. It's not.
Get out of here.
Come on, go on, get.
Oh, sorry about that. That's yelling at the dog.
She's deaf, so we have to scream at her. Lakers are 2-4. Like I said, we'll get into basketball, but it's football, soccer is going on. There's so much other, shit we can rant on. We got
I
World
really
Series
hope
going
this tonight is the night.
We'll see, bro. We'll fucking see. And I think I'm right.
You need me to be wrong.
Of course I do. But it's not
like
that hard.
said,
I've been right about a lot of shit on here. We go back, check the sound scan.
I think I've
check the motherfucking sound scan.
I think I've been right about the Dodgers.
So far, obviously, because they're not in the lead.
Kershaw's been Kershaw.
That's true.
He had the game one. Game one was good. Even though he gave up a home run in that game, it was only 3-1. They won 3-1.
Very true.
Astros easily could have won that game.
We'll see.
But then he comes out.
I'm pretty sure my girlfriend's gonna be pissed if they lose.
Oh,
shout out to my girlfriend.
Shout out Nelly, the Dodger fan. You ain't gonna like it when the Astros win the series. Not one bit.
When they do, I'm gonna let her come on and we're gonna let her kind of.
Just tell her. She might not want to because I'm gonna come in here and then I'm gonna rub it in her shoulder a little bit. She's probably gonna be mad,
We'll see. Hey, if they win, she's coming on. I'm gonna let her get at you guys. I'm gonna let her get at you, Giants fans. Particularly you. I'm gonna let her listen to episode 4.
First of all, the Dodgers lose tonight and they don't get a World Series. Ain't no point in talking to a Giants fan.
That's true.
Bro, you're not on my level. You only got one, right? You got to get one just to step in the club.
Ooh. You better get it now. You better get it.
You got to get one to be in the club.
You're counting on you.
Yeah, 3. Michelin restaurants. We got the 3-star Michelin restaurant over here.
We'll see.
Speaking of,
nice. She's here, but the dog's about to go crazy any minute now.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and.
I gotta meet my dad at Costco too.
Perfect. Costco trip, trick or treat now. Hey, everybody, have a happy Halloween. Hope your kids have a great time. Lots of candy. Let them eat it. Check the candy. Don't forget to check the candy. Just razor blades, all types of stuff. You have no idea. These crazy people. So we'll check you guys out again. Happy Halloween and man,
happy Halloween.
Dodgers better pull it out. So
let's go, Ghouls.
And my girlfriend could be in a good mood. And we're out.
Peace.